Hey race fans, it's Robbie from Diecast 64 back at you with another episode of Mail Call. It's been a while since we did one of these. Kind of got busy. Summer came upon us and took a little trip and was gone for a little while. And the packages, boy, they started stacking up. So I've got quite a few to open. So we'll pick a couple, we'll get a few open for you today, and we'll see what we got. It's kind of exciting, like Christmas morning. In fact, I picked out a couple here, and I'm not sure what's in them because, like I say, I have a whole bunch more that I need to open, and I kind of lost track of what was what. So it'll be exciting to get these guys opened. Without any further ado, let's rip into these and see what we got. Hey, so actually before we get into these guys, I've got a couple other cars that I'm going to open. These were sent in by David, aka League of Speed, one of the guys that races with us. Sent these two Faster Than Ever cars for me. Said, here you go, have these and have some fun with them. So we're going to crack these babies open, and we'll throw those on the track today too, see if we got anything fast here. This first guy, Nerve Hammer. They say these are Faster Than Ever cars, so they have the nickel-plated axles and usually turn out to be pretty quick on the tracks. Pretty good-looking car. Got this guy we'll put up here. We'll get all these on the turntable and get a little closer look. Got Bedlam here, another Faster Than Ever, kind of like that green. Pretty sweet. So, thanks League of Speed. We'll get these on the track and see what those look like. Ooh, now to get into these packages. Let's see what we're gonna pull out. Like I say, I've got a whole bunch of packages stacking up that I need to get opened, and so not exactly sure which is which anymore. So, turn to this. Ah, yes. I remember. Wanted to try one of these guys out. This here is Science Friction. I thought maybe we had a chance there. It's got the nice Hot Ones wheels there, so this will be fun. We'll get that up on the turntable here in a minute and try that one out. This one's a little bit heavier. I think maybe there are a couple cars in here, but we'll see. Yes. Ooh, maybe four cars in here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, this is exciting. If I can get them open. A little blade out here and cut that tape there. Oh yes. All right. Got a little hot bird there. Kind of fun. Let's see what we can do. Some already opened used ones. I don't believe that was the car I think these came in a lot. That was not the one I was most interested in, but cool all the same. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Cool. Police car there. These wheels might need a little work. And yes, this is the car that I'm pretty sure I bought this set for. There we go. Old Murata Stalker. Got the Hot Ones wheels on it. Ooh, seem to be spinning pretty good. Get my fingers crossed, hopefully. See how it runs, but kind of excited about that one. That's, like I say, the car that I was really shooting for in that set or lot of cars that I got. Don't remember which one this one is. Ah, yes, the Fire Chief. So, that guy there. So, these three here, I'm not super, I might test out the wheels and see how they roll a little bit. This one, even if that guy doesn't roll well, you know that I'm going to be modding that. That's a sweet looking car right there. But this is the guy I was really shooting for. Wanted to test this guy out, see how he works, and then this other Hot Ones right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these up on the turntable, and we'll take a little closer look at them. All right, we'll take a look at these two faster than ever cars. Let's throw them on the scale here, and let's see what they weigh. This guy's coming in at 36 grams. Take a little closer look here. This guy, Nerve Hammer. You can see those gold wheels, bronze, I guess, kind of signifying that faster than ever. Although there are other cars that have wheels that look very, very similar. So again, the packaging also helps. Remember when you see that faster than ever logo there, it means these cars should be pretty quick. So they are quick because they have the nickel-plated axles. It's not necessarily the wheel that makes these guys fast. So, oh, my scale went off, so let me get that guy back on, and then we'll put him on there, and he's coming in at 30 grams, so pretty light. By themselves, these guys might not be winning any stock races, but definitely great sets of wheels. Bedlam, this guy should be pretty easy to mod. It's super easy to just throw some stuff in the back of trucks and get them cooking down the track, so pretty sweet. Anyways, we'll get those guys thrown on. Oh, let's see, yep, my scale's still on. So this guy coming in at 51 grams. Rada Stalker. It's got those gold Hot Ones wheels. We've had some really good success with those. The same wheels that are on the Fairmonts that have done so well in our monthly races, the stock races. So I'd like to see this guy run down the track and see if we're getting anything similar to the Fairmonts. Again, you never know when you're dealing with these used open cars already. So it looks like my battery's running down a little bit. My turntable's slowing down. There we go, get it spinning again. So that'll be exciting. Again, you just never know when you got open cars, used cars like this, if you get a good one or not, and how the wheels spin. But I'll take a look at them, throw a little graphite on them, and it'll be fun to see this guy on the track, see what he can do. The last car I think that I'll test is Science Friction here. Looks like my scale turned off one more time. Let's get that baby on. And hopefully our battery hasn't, oh, there we go. Science Friction on there. Pretty light at 38 grams. So I hadn't had one of these cars previous. I was hoping, saw all that engine stuff on the back. I was hoping it was maybe a little heavier, but it's all plastic there except for that little back piece. It's got some metal, so it turned out to be pretty light. But again, love these wheels. These Hot Ones wheels, pretty quick. So kind of a funny looking car there. Hopefully, maybe most of its weight's in the back, which should help a little bit with that potential energy. So we'll see if we can get him down the track pretty fast. Anyways, I'm going to take just a little break, work on all these wheels a little bit, get them graphited up, ready to go, just like as if they were racing in our D64 races, monthly races, and we'll send them down our test track and see if we can get some times on them. Alright, so there's the 4 cars we're going to test today. We got our 2 faster than ever cars, and then our Hot Ones. A little disappointed in these Hot Ones. Again, get the used ones, you never know. Science Friction actually had a bent axle, and the wheel was actually rubbing on the edge. So I tried to straighten that out as best I could, but I don't know. Don't have super high hopes for that. And then the Murata Stalker here, its axles seem pretty straight, but those wheels were just not spinning super freely. So anyways, I worked those out, got a little graphite in there. We'll see how it does. I do want to get them on the track and just even see if there might be some potential there. I do know that this can be a very fast car, the Stalker, but the Science Friction, I don't know. I haven't ever had one of those. We'll see what it does. And then, of course, I think our faster than ever cars are going to do pretty good. They're always fast, so we'll see what they can do. Anyways, if you remember, we did get our top 10 up here on the wall. And so you can see some of those past cars that we've tested and see some of those times there so that you can get a comparison. See right now our Fairmont's actually the slowest car that we've tested, but remember that one can be very, very fast. That just turned out to be kind of a dud that we got. So anyway, let's throw these guys on the track, get some times down, and see what they can do. Let's go ahead and throw our faster than ever cards on there. So we got this Nerve Hammer in here. We'll give him a couple of runs. And ready, set, go. Get him down the track. 2.139. Great. Woo! That's going to be up there on the top shelf for sure. Right in there somewhere, right? So good run. Let's give it another one. I do like to see fast times from these faster than evers. 2.137, so pretty consistent, pretty close there. Like I said, I do like to see fast times run with these guys because that means even if I don't use them as a stock car, if they've got great wheels, I'll be able to use those wheels and put them on something else. So let's get one more run in here. Fastest one, I think, 2.120. So pretty quick. All right, Nerve Hammer, feeling pretty good about you. Let's take Bedlam for a spin. Throw him on there. If I remember right, he was just a little bit lighter than Nerve Hammer, but again, love to see these guys roll. Definitely a little slower there. So might have a little hang up in the wheels or something. We'll give it another run or two and just see what we got. Sometimes again with these, if they turn out to be donor cars, then sometimes even if you can get one good set of axles out of them. 2.32. Again, I'll come back up here so you can kind of give a look at those previous times there. We'll give him one more. That one was faster than the first, so maybe break these wheels in a little bit and see if he gets faster. Send him down one more time. 2.382, so a little bit slower. I'll have to look at those wheels a little bit, see if one of them maybe hanging up a little bit. But all right, hey, let's throw Science Friction on here. See what he can do. See what if my repair job was any good on straightening that axle. Ready? Here we go. Science Friction. 2.184. All right, not too bad. Just behind the van up there. 2.1s though. I like to see those 2.1s. Here we go. Give him another run. Oh, that was definitely a little slower. Again, that's probably the case. That axle not being completely straight. Sometimes it might be turned just right. We get a good run, and then sometimes it might get a little slower one. We'll give him one more go and see what we can get from him. 2.213. So definitely has some potential with that axle. I think we got it just in the right spot on that first run. Saw that 2.1. But yeah, that just wasn't a good version of that car. All right, let's see what this guy can do. Get him down the track. 2.161. All right. Puts him ahead of that Johnny Lightning Camaro there. Let's give him another couple of runs. 2.13. It's pretty quick there. Nice. This guy definitely has potential because, like I say, I know these wheels were not spinning as good as they could. So this has potential to be a very fast car, especially if you find one that has nice good wheels. 2.144, so not bad. That guy's gonna be one of our top cars, at least for a little while. So I'm gonna look for another one or two of these and see if we can get a good version of that. Anyways, we got 4 cars, so we might as well throw those guys on the 4 lane. Again, sometimes on that longer track, they perform just a little bit differently, depending on their weights, and that longer track tends to separate cars out a little bit more. So I'm going to get those guys loaded up on the 4 lane, and let's see how they'll do on that. Alright, so there you go. You can see how we got them all lined up there. Got our 2 faster than evers in 1 and 2, hot ones in 3 and 4. Come back here, get that in focus there, and here we go. Let's race. All right, looked like our Murata Stalker definitely had that win. We'll take a look at that in the slow-mo and see what it looked like. But fun race. Hey, well, that was fun. Got some good cars today. Didn't get our fastest car by any means, but I had a fun time. This guy turned out to be pretty quick. I'm gonna be on the lookout for more of these guys and see if we can get one that I think has potential to be super fast. Thanks, David, League of Speed, for the faster than ever cars. This Nerve Hammer seems to have some really good wheels and axles on it. So I don't know, we may leave it alone, or I might tear into it, make this a donor car. How about throwing those babies on this Hotbird here? That could be pretty sweet. So we didn't run this guy down the track. Like I say, these guys have some pretty rough wheels, all these guys. But excited about these two as well. As one of our monthly feature races towards the end of the year, I think, as police, fire, and rescue race. So these guys definitely will be getting some new wheels. We'll probably be seeing these guys again in that feature race. Maybe I got some other cars out there too, but definitely we've got this Highway Patrol and Fire Chief car. Pretty fun stuff. So anyways, and our Science Friction, he's got some potential. We did see that one race where I think the axle was just lined up just right. Again, had a hard time getting that thing straight, but I think it was lined up pretty good. We saw it in the 2.1, so I think that's got some potential. I might keep my eye open, see if I can find another one of these and just see what it'll run. But anyways, thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun racing these cars. I think, like I say, we got some pretty good stuff here. Things with potential. And yeah, it was fun. So I hope you had fun too. If you like fast cars, if you like racing, definitely D64, Diecast 64 is the place to be. We have our monthly races where you can keep track and see what cars are running fast. Be sure to check out the magazine, Diecast 64 magazine. We're always showing off fast cars in there. And so you want to check that out and just be racing with us. It's a lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying some of the videos we're doing, and I hope to see you on the track.